So I wasn't supposed to be celebrating a 40-year wedding anniversary. I'm a child of divorce, and I watched my parents struggle for years before they divorced when I was 16. And like a lot of kids in that situation, I carried more of it into adulthood than I realized. I'm Leslie Dories, your marriage coach. And the research is actually pretty clear. Children of divorce often struggle more in relationships later in life. So, statistically speaking, I wasn't exactly set up for marriage success. And yet, last weekend, my husband and I celebrated 40 years together. So, what made the difference? Part of it was choosing my husband wisely. Actually, if I'm being accurate, my sister actually chose him for me. He was her first husband's best friend, a North Carolina guy, and I was living in Los Angeles. Without her, we never would have crossed paths. But when we did, I noticed his laugh, his intelligence, his kind eyes. And yeah, it didn't hurt too much that he had great legs. But what mattered most was something deeper. He made me feel safe. He made me feel seen. Two things I didn't have enough of growing up. And somehow, he absolutely adored me. That part really confused my mother. Now, I became a marriage and relationship specialist 15 years into our marriage. So I can't use my career as the explanation for why our marriage worked. We were already doing many of the things that I later discovered research says thriving marriages actually need. Things like putting our marriage ahead of outside demands, including our kids. Not just loving each other, but genuinely liking each other and liking to spend time together. Mutual respect, mutual support, giving each other the benefit of the doubt. Assuming good intentions instead of immediately assigning blame. Seeing conflict as misunderstanding or miscommunication, not proof that the other person is flawed. And one of the biggest ones, we don't stay mad. We acknowledge the hurt, we apologize when needed, and then we move forward together. Now, people sometimes look at me funny when I say marriage doesn't have to be hard. That doesn't mean it's effortless. It doesn't mean that you never disagree. It doesn't mean that life won't test you. But marriage doesn't have to feel like constant struggle, like you're walking on eggshells, like you're lonely when you're supposed to be part of this couple, or, or even feeling emotionally exhausted. A good marriage is built through intention, through effort, through choosing each other repeatedly, not perfectly, but consistently. Did we get lucky? Absolutely. But luck didn't get us to 40 years. Commitment did. Intentionality did. The willingness to keep choosing the relationship did. And you can build that too. You've got this. But if your marriage feels off track and you want help creating more ease, connection, and partnership, then just put the word ease, E-A-S-E, down below in the comment section, or send it to me in email at leslie@foundationscoachingnc.com. I've got you on this. And if you find this helpful, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and also to share it with those who you think also might benefit from it. And so until next week, stay loving.